Hello, welcome to my holistic health kitchen. It's your gourmet cave woman. So I'm just going to make a basic green juice. And I just want to show you something that I kind of discovered accidentally. I usually like to strain my juice after I've made it, because even in this omega juicer, which really makes a pretty fair juice. But if you're using parsley and cilantro, for example, you'll get a lot of foam. And then once you strain it, you're left with a lot of the goodness of the parsley and the cilantro, and maybe even the kale or spinach or whatever you're using. And so I just want to show you what I've discovered and how I make the most of every bit of the nutrition that's in these green organic vegetables when I make juice. So I'm going to just make the juice, and I'll be back with you in a minute just to save you the noise. So I'm back, and I've just about completed all the greens and the ginger and the turmeric. I like to use a lot of celery. It's very nutritious, and eating celery is much more difficult to digest than having it in a juice. So as you can see, there is all this wonderful foam, which I used to throw out, but now I've discovered that I can use it in this wonderful little recipe that I kind of concocted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the machine. Now remember, I'm only using organic. I've washed everything in hydrogen peroxide, and I'm using my wonderful omega juicer, which juices everything bone dry. You can see how dry everything is. So there's absolutely no waste, and this drink is super nutritious. So I'm just going to turn it off while I strain my juice, because I like a nice smooth juice. But I don't want to waste anything, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. So here you see I've got a wonderful glass of green juice. I actually made enough for 2 glasses of juice. And because the omega juicer retains the benefits, all the nutrition in the juices for 72 hours, I can very safely put 1 glass back into the fridge for tomorrow and be assured that it will retain all its nutrition. Now, what I'm using here is some Keitel plain almond yogurt, and the leftovers from my greens in my strainer I'm going to put into my bowl, and I'm going to add just a little bit of the agave. I don't really use anything sweet, but just a touch, just to give it that extra flavor. And of course I have also apple. And when I mix all of this, I have the most wonderful, nutritious, very quick dessert, or you can even have it as a snack. And I'll have to come up with a name for this. But as you can see, I have wasted absolutely nothing. And if we had a composter in the garden, I would definitely put these leftovers from the fiber into the composter. But since we don't have one, I'm just unfortunately going to have to throw it in the garbage. So just remember, this is a budget-friendly juice, a little dessert, ginger, and I put in turmeric, cucumbers, celery, kale. I've used everything that I've had in the fridge, and I've put in the cilantro and the parsley. So here I go. I drink to your health. Please don't forget to press the like button and the subscribe button. I'm trying to build my brand of Gourmet Cave Woman, and I hope that I have inspired you to get into juicing if you're not into it yet. And you can go to the YouTube channel and Google the Juice Man, Jay Cordage, and he basically has so many different YouTubes on how to really juice properly. He was the one that inspired me the most over the years. Unfortunately, he passed away last year. He was well into his 90s. and he's sadly missed, but he has left a legacy of wonderful tricks and tips on how to juice properly. That's the key. So thank you very much for coming to my channel, and don't forget, press the like and subscribe button. I drink to your health. Bye-bye.